Hey YouTube, it's Weird Paul. Most of you out there probably know that I'm a musician. And I've been recording my own albums since 1984 when I was 13 years old. I recorded Weird Paul in 2D and You Can't Stop Satire in 1984. Then I re-recorded both of those onto one album called Drunk Diver Down in 1985. All of the songs on here were parodies of 1980s hits, and most of them were about teachers that I had in middle school that I didn't like. In late 1985, I got my first electric guitar, so now I could start writing my own songs. Today, I'm celebrating the 30th anniversary of my album, Beaten with the Ugly Stick, which I finished on February 22nd, 1986. The recording really started on September 8th, 1985, when I wrote a parody of the Black Sabbath song Iron Man called Mashed Potato Man. I was inspired to write the song about my brother because he had smeared mashed potatoes all over his head one night at dinner.
I am Mashed Potato Man!
My sister and I recorded the song in the bathroom, where I recorded most of my songs at the time due to the acoustics. But I decided to make a whole album when during the first week of February 1986, my dad showed me a trick. First, I record something onto tape. This is awesome. Then using a roll of 8mm film, I cut off a small piece and affixed it to the part of the tape where the record head touches. Now I record again on the same spot of the tape. This is awesome. Now when I play it back, you'll hear both voices on top of each other. This is awesome. This is a very primitive method of multi-track recording. I started off the album like this.
Hey man, this is awesome.
I began assembling the album by including songs that I'd already recorded the year before. I'm a Guitar, the first original song that I ever wrote in October of 1985, is the second song. I included this version of it on my retrospective CD, 25 Lo-Fi Years, in 2012. The next couple of songs are The Summer of '85, a parody of the Bryan Adams song Summer of '69 that I recorded for a film with that title that I made in the summer of '85. And me playing Jingle Bells, one of the only real songs I knew how to play. The next 5 songs are all parodies. And I recorded them all with me just singing right on top of the original songs using the trick that my dad had shown me. We have Slippers in the Snow, a parody of the Terry Jacks song Seasons in the Sun.
Goodbye to you, my fine slippers.
It was inspired by my sister wearing her slippers out into the snow. It includes a verse about me getting pneumonia from not wearing a coat and dying. Up next, a parody of Mr. Mister's Broken Wings called Chicken Wings.
Eat these chicken wings.
It's awful. Then there's a parody of Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train called Gravy Train.
He always comes a-running for that crazy train.
This one is about buying dog food because it came with a free can opener. The dog gets addicted to Gravy Train and I go broke buying it. Then we have a parody of the heavy metal band Rat's song You're in Love. This one is called You're on Drugs.
You're on drugs.
This is probably the best parody on the album. Unfortunately, I can't say that about Make Your Bed, a parody of Quiet Riot's Bang Your Head. I'm a bedwetter, no better. My mama finds out, it'll upset her.
Make your bed.
The 9th track on the album is an original composition, entitled Tales of the Vienna Bucket. The title was obviously inspired by Johann Strauss's Tales from the Vienna Woods. It's a story told entirely by making sounds with my guitar. It's about a junky old bucket that one night is turned into a fancy bucket by a fairy. It enjoys going out on the town until midnight when it turns back into a junky old bucket. Okay, so now we're up to the standout track of the album, Whole Lotta Mouthwash. Of course, this is a parody of Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. You need scope, baby, that's no joke. You better buy some, yeah. Your mouth you better soak.
I need a whole lot of mouthwash.
The final parody on the album is of Man on the Silver Mountain by Rainbow, and it's called Man on the Silver Dollar. It's definitely one of the only songs about Dwight Eisenhower. I finished recording the album on February 19th with the final song, I Went Over My Friend's House. This was an original song. I wrote the music, and my cousin Brian had written the lyrics back in the 70s. I still perform this song live to this day. As I was finishing the album, I got my mom to take this photo for the cover. It's my dad hitting me with a big stick. I kept that stick for years. I used it in music videos, and I'd hold it up at my concerts. I wanted to show the ugly stick in this video, but I couldn't find it. I can't imagine I would have gotten rid of something so important. On February 22nd, 1986, I released the album, insomuch as I let about 7 kids in my high school borrow it over the course of a couple weeks. Some of the kids liked it. One just called it strange. When I was getting ready to make this video, I found this piece of paper called Album Plans. It's a list I made of what I had planned to put on the album. Apparently, I had also planned a parody of the Hall & Oates song Possession Obsession called Detention Suspension. It's probably best that I never wrote that one. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about the album Beaten with the Ugly Stick on its 30th anniversary. If you did, don't forget to click the like button down below. Thanks, YouTube!